If you're still waiting to find success, and if you're still trying to get to a point in your life where you feel successful, stop and let's talk about what success means to you and how to even get there. Thanks for joining me for this motivational Monday type style of my podcast. I'm hoping to come in a lot more often because I want to be able to inspire you to take your next steps to getting towards the life that you love. Well, I woke up this morning and I kind of had a nightmare in which I was running completely late. And I actually thought about this before it happened. I got about 20 minutes of sleep. It was really great sleep. But what came to fruition was the idea that I would be late waking up and that my dad would be banging at the door and really angry because I wasn't there and ready for him to take me to the airport. A bit of a background. I'm actually in Florida recording this audio today. I'm normally in Texas, but I'm here for a friend's conference in support of her and her amazing group of clients who will be attending her events. The reason why I want to talk about success is because through the years that I've had my business, people have said so many different things in terms of how I have been successful, how they have been successful. And I've read books and listened to different teachings on success and how to achieve it. And what I've really learned that has helped me in this entire process, that is such a beautiful thing, is success is what you take from it, what it means to you. Just like beauty is in the eye of the beholder, right? What does success mean to you? For me, success means being able to be with my family and having the freedom to work whenever I choose and supporting the people that I love. That success does not mean that I have to have unlimited income. It doesn't mean that I have to be a billionaire or a millionaire. It doesn't mean that I have to have this massive house. It doesn't mean that I have to have a huge team. It doesn't mean that I have to be in the top 1% of producers in my industry. Success for you might mean one of those things. And if it does mean one of those things, once you hit that peak, that goal that you've wanted to accumulate, you can ride that and you can stay there, and that can be your successful journey. But the whole time that you're getting there, it's still success, is it not? It's still success because without each little step that you take, you'll never hit that goal. We don't just wake up one day and all of a sudden we've achieved what we've always wanted to achieve. It takes steps, just like the steps of a ladder. We need to take the steps. Even if we skip one or two rungs, we still need to get to that third rung and then the sixth and the ninth. But we can't go from the bottom rung all the way into the top without getting the steps in between. It just doesn't make sense. On a staircase, you can't skip from the bottom to the top to get to the third or fourth story or, the next level, which makes a lot of sense. But you can't skip those really important pieces. Yes, sometimes we find shortcuts, and so we can skip one or two steps. The point being, the entire process, the journey is what success should look like, because every day that you can count the steps that you're taking and knowing that it was successful to getting you closer to your goal, that in itself is success. So not just the end product, not just the destination, but every little step that you're taking towards that entire vision can be viewed as success. Back when I was producing huge in my business, I was, doing the six figures, multiple six figures, getting big and huge without a team, without sleep, and with complete burnout. But I loved what I did. So just because you love what you do, does that mean that you're successful? Find out what success means to you, get really clear on it, and get closer to it with everything that you do. As you're getting to that journey of finding what success means for you, every bit that you're building that brings you joy is success. I'm not producing six figures today. And I don't have the desire to do that because I don't want to build a team. And I know that that's what success looks like for me. And I know in every moment and every time that I get to celebrate with my children, every time that I'm getting them ready for school, when I lay down with my baby in bed, I know that I'm successful and I'm happy because I'm not spending more time working than I am with them. That's what success is for me. I think back to when my best friend asked me, remember when you were really successful, when you did this well in your business? You can do that again. You've been there. You know what it looks like. And I had to stop her to say, right. So to a lot of people looking in, they would think that that was successful because I was making X amount of money or this much in revenue, but I was burnt out. I was working so much. Though I loved what I did, I had no sleep. I wasn't present for my children. I worked from home and built my business because I wanted to be there to be able to enjoy them, enjoy life, and get the most out of every day and every moment that I'm given to be here on this earth. I didn't get that. I was giving so much more of myself to other people than I was to me. My family was getting less of me. And that wasn't success for me. Not to mention, I still missed all the fundamentals of what it took to run a business. So just because I had all of the revenue doesn't mean I was doing it right or that I was doing it well. So don't confuse revenue for success. Don't confuse efficiency for success. Don't confuse freedom for success. But especially don't make it a blanket statement for everyone. It's never the same for all people. Define what success looks like to you and know that every step that you're taking to get to that goal or destination is success. So what you're doing today as you're trying to figure it out is a success. And when you reach that goal, that is success peaked. But that doesn't mean when you switch trajectories that you are no longer successful. Or if you didn't reach a certain monetary value or a certain number of hours of freedom that you are not successful, it just means that you still are successful, but not at that peak that you were achieving. You're still successful on the journey. There are different peaks and valleys in success. So change the way that you view it, and you're likely to find a lot more joy and a lot more meaning in what you do every single moment that you are doing it and living. And the little, gosh, as I'm saying it, even little just seems like it's not giving it enough value. Because as long as you're enjoying it, it's not little, it's so much. It means so much. And I'm saying this from the bottom of my heart because I left my 4-month-old to be at this conference to support my friend and to be around other people who are giving me so much life and this exciting vibe. And it hurts so much in one aspect, but at the same time, I know that this will give me so much more energy to bring back to my family because I know that I'm going to gain clarity. I'm going to fill up my cup because I love spending time with people similar to me as well as time with my family and the people I love. So know that just because you're giving something up, that you can still enjoy something else, but the entire way it's still success, right? Thank you so much for joining me in this episode. I hope that you loved it. If you do, I would so appreciate a review. Spotify now has review options and Apple does as well. So I'll leave that link in the show notes, but also hit subscribe. Subscribe if you want more of this because I want to be around for my Monday motivation, my regular Wednesday episodes, and then a quick Friday recap of the week to see how you're doing, but also to get into an exciting vibe for the weekend. But the point is around all of this is to enjoy every single day. Monday is not better than Friday. Friday is not better than Saturday, not better than Tuesday. Every single day is a moment for joy, a time for celebration, and whatever success looks like to you, know that it can be successful all around at all times. You don't have to wait until you hit a certain goal. All right? Please, again, share. Let me know if this was of any value to you by subscribing or giving my podcast a rating of what you feel it means to you. Hopefully that's a 5. But whatever it is, I still appreciate you and appreciate you for joining me. I hope to see you again very soon. Bye-bye.